Hello and welcome to another episode of Alex's Afternoon Art Show. Today we are drawing Silver Samurai as part of the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 mural. And yeah. So this could go either way. It could be quick or it could be very long, because partially I have to do the those little hatching lines, but I also don't have to do much in terms of clothing detail. So, also, yeah, there's some encoder issues happening right now, so this intro could be kind of borked. I don't know. Anyways, roll the intro. Okay, so as I mentioned before, there's no appreciable changes here. I might need, but by the time I do another one of these, I'm probably going to need to add a good few more. Yeah, a good few more base sketches, because I feel like I'm catching up a little bit, and that's not what I want. So, anyways, start removing stuff I don't need. And then start zooming in to take a closer look at Silver Samurai. You'll probably be able to even tell from here, I didn't actually finish. I didn't even bother like properly drawing his sword because I didn't feel like it at the time. So I just filled in a line where it should be. It works, I guess. It works. So, anyways, I'll remove all the other characters now, so we can get a good look at Silver Samurai. But yeah, this is one of those characters who is in the game, bizarrely, even though not a terribly popular character. But yeah, something which you'll notice is he has a mustache. Now, I don't know if he's supposed to or not, but in the art it looks an awful lot like he has a mustache. I know the character doesn't normally have a mustache, but it looks like he has a mustache in the art. Looks an awful lot like he has a mustache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little mustache I have here as a basis to make a very thin mustache. so I don't have too much mustache going on. But yeah, it is weird. I'm not sure why it's there, but it is. And yeah, as I've been doing for the last few of these, we're gonna continue going for the 100% zoom, because it's just easier. It's just easier. It feels a little easier to do the drawings whenever I'm in 100% zoom. Particularly for the eyes, just for the eyes mostly. But yeah, I don't see any reason in delaying further. Yeah, we'll just start. Yeah, I wouldn't normally interject at this particular point in the video, but I realised that otherwise I'm probably not going to get the chance to talk about my vast indifference to the character of Silver Samurai. Seems as though our encoder has also calmed down, so there might be some frame skips early in the video. Nothing I can really do about them, it's a recording issue, it just happens sometimes. There doesn't seem to be a way I can fix it. But anyways, as I said, my vast indifference. I find Silver Samurai to be a bit of a weird villain, in that I'm not sure why Capcom chose him to appear in X-Men Children of the Atom. Not quite sure, because he's never been particularly popular, for one. Like, he's just not that interesting. To my knowledge, he doesn't really have a personality. It's mostly just, I want to kill you, Wolverine, because he's a Wolverine villain, for those of you that don't know. And yeah, he's just kind of there. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm a samurai. What else is there to it? I'm also a silver. That's about it. That's all there really is to him. So it's strange that Capcom decided to use him. I don't know. Because there are, even at the time, there were plenty of other Japanese characters to pick from, but I suppose maybe it was just that they were searching for villains. In the same sense, if they wanted a Wolverine villain to use, they could use Sabretooth. They eventually did him anyways, but it's weird that they didn't do him earlier, because, yeah, again, like, if they were looking for Wolverine villains, probably would have seemed more fitting to use Sabretooth. Again, it is very strange. I'm not too sure when it comes to the decision making of some of these things. Companies are weird. I don't know always how or why they act the ways that they do. But yeah, they do, for whatever reason, these things. And it's not for us to understand, I guess. But yeah, no, it is just strange, the fact that they decided to do Silver Samurai. Again, it could have. My understanding of it is that this could have also been like a thing of where, because there was a samurai character in Darkstalkers, it could have been a case of where they wanted to reuse sprites. Not even necessarily reuse sprites, but they could use that character's sprites as a basis to make this character way quicker. So that could have been partially it, or it was an economical decision. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Anyways, I'll turn the fan back on now and continue in speed up mode, because good God, it is warm in here. We're nearly an hour in, by the way, so who knows? Who knows how long this will take? Well, that is, yeah, our detail's done, and I'm very hungry, so I think I'm going to take a brief break, and then whenever I get back, we will do the dots, and then the colors, and the colors will take like 5 minutes, because there's like 2 colors going on in this design, most of them being silver, most of this being just silver. There's a bit of red in there as well, but that's it. Anyways, yeah, I'll take a quick break, and then I will be back soon. Okay, I'm back. And now it's time for the dots. So, Yeah. As I mentioned before, our colours are going to be very fast. So yeah, as I said, we're doing the dots here now. And this might be longer than I would like. I anticipate the dots here maybe taking a while because it's a pain. the sheer amount of dots that's going to be going on here is going to be a bit of a pain. I'll do my best to control it because, to be honest, as I'm going here, I'm feeling the dots are less and less necessary. I don't know if I'll continue doing the dots after I'm done this mural. I feel like this might have, I don't know if I'd say it ruined the dots for me, but I might be finished with the dots. I don't think I need them anymore. Because I feel like a lot of the drawings kind of look better without them. It adds a little bit too much busyness in a lot of senses. So I feel like it's not very necessary a lot of the time. But yeah, you know what, we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I might still do it sometimes. Because it is a useful accent. But not an overall necessary one. Anyways, we'll speed this up and then we'll be back after it's finished. Okay, that is our dots done, and now we are on to our colours. So, as I said a couple of times now, this is probably going to be a quick one in terms of the colours. I'll probably reuse Jin's skin tone because I gave Jin a kind of a richer skin tone, which is good for what we're looking for here. So I think I'll literally just take the same one. Or maybe make it ever so slightly further up. Maybe a little further up than that. See what it was. Mind just pull it over a little bit. Basically the same. Basically the same. But just enough for it to qualify on the pink spectrum. But yeah, so now we will do our colours. This, I think, will be appreciably quick as compared to the rest of it, because those dots did take a while. It was like half an hour of dots, which is more than usual. They're usually only like 15-20 minutes. But yeah, that was a long one this time. There's very little skin, so a lot of this will be very quick. Anyways, I'll be back in but a moment, because, yep, I'll speed this up here now, and then we shall continue. Okay, there's our colours done. So, whoops, oh, I never filled that in, I guess. But yeah, so now we've got, you know what, I might as well do that now. While I've got the opportunity, I'll just do that very quickly. Whoops. I just need to zoom in more. What I'll do is I'll just do to fit screen, and yeah, you can see how small all this stuff is now. Yeah. I'll zoom in a little bit just so that I can see that there's no weird line in it. Usually, you need to be careful whenever you're adding to those types of things because there can be lines added. Anyways, we've got to do our shading on Silver Samurai, and then we've got the light line, and that's about it. So again, this is going to be another 2.5 hour recording roughly, which is, I don't know, I don't love whenever these take that long, particularly whenever it's this hot in this room while I'm doing it. because that just means I'm trapped in here for God knows how long. And yeah, it can be a bit of a miserable experience doing that, but yeah, I'll live. Anyways, we'll zoom in a bit more, and then we'll start working away. Okay, and that was our shading. That was a little bit longer than I expected, and the light line will probably also take a little bit longer than I want, because I've got to do quite a bit of it, because he's shiny. Herein lies the issue with silver, is that it might be quick to color it in, but it takes a while to make it look convincing. And even like, you don't even necessarily need to make it look convincing, so to speak. You just need to sell the idea that it's a shiny material, and the fact that it is a silver color will lead you to believe that, oh, it's silver. But yeah, that'll do enough as is. But yeah, this is the thing, trying to make it look shiny is tricky. It's a lot easier whenever you're using like kind of different brushes of kind of just flat colors, but that's what we're working with, so this is the thing. Anyways, gotta do this and then we'll be done. So I will start. Three hours. 3 hours this has taken, and we are finally done. We have finally finished the light line and everything else. So that Silver Samurai. I was hoping this one would be faster, given how he only has like 4 colors, but evidently not. Evidently this has not been a faster one, even remotely. Nearly a 3-hour recording. Anyways, let's zoom out a bit so that we can see him in a bit clearer of a shot. See, he takes up a lot of space, so he's a bit of a pain in that sense. But yeah, that's this done. So we're gonna zoom out and then bring in to about 12.5, because that seemingly worked last time. I'm going to turn off that. Oh god. What a time consuming thing. What a time consuming drawing that was. They aren't normally that long. It's very rare that they take that much time these days. Ugh, and now this is fighting me. There's too many characters, it thinks. So yeah, that's 26 characters. And now it's fighting. And I can't really fit them all in. So I gotta do one of these. I gotta zoom out a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure at this point it's just gonna be like 8% to get it that zoomed out. Yeah, which is, it's basically full screen at this point. At this point, I can't really have it be zoomed in. It's the whole thing is in screen now, so it's like, what more can you do? But yeah, you can make them all out at least, particularly the ones on the edges. But next time, who have we got? I don't remember actually. I think it's Akuma. I think Akuma is next. I'm pretty sure it's Akuma. Yeah, Akuma is next. And then we shall see who's after that. See, now I'm keeping you in suspense because you don't know necessarily who I'm going to pick. But anyways, that is us. That is our video. That's nearly 3 hours of footage. I don't need this to be any longer. So I will quickly sign off here. So if you like the video, do what you normally do, whether that be liking or not, I don't mind. If you want to like the video, I prefer that obviously, but if you don't normally do that, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Subscribe if you want. It's the same deal. If you'd like to subscribe, if you'd like to keep watching these videos, I'd appreciate it. But if you don't want to, oh well. And yeah, if you decide to watch the next video, I'll see you next time. So, with that said, I'll say goodbye to you now. So, bye bye.